Mabuhay, Kamustika, welcome. How are you? This is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea on a Tuesday morning. And we are in some traffic here. Aiza is going to drive Papa and Precious and I to Tagum City. And a little more difficult out here. You can see how the motorcycles cut in and out, vehicles cut in and out. You have to have reflexes like a cat. Yeah, she wants the child to put the seatbelt on. This road apparently goes out to the airport, and we're on our way to Tagum, which is
there's
an accident. Yeah, looks like the police are here. There was an accident. I really don't see many of those since we're here. But here's the purpose of this video is we're going to Tagum because that's where Aiza was born. And it's not where she lived when I met her on a dating site, Filipina, back in 2015. She was in Tagum City, but she told me she was from Tagum City. And I remember seeing that on the marriage certificate and all of that, birth certificate, that paperwork you need for your visa. And so I told her, it'd be nice to kind of see that. When she got to America in January of 2016, I did show her around where I grew up, where I went to different schools, favorite places I like to go. And so now, while we have just a little bit of time, maybe a couple hours or 3 hours in Tagum, I wanted to see her place where she was born. And the reason I'm doing this video is not so much to tell you about Tagum, although I might film something from there. It's to let you know that maybe 20, 30, 40 years ago, a Filipina was born somewhere here in the Philippines, and she might be the person that is waiting for you to ask her to marry you. I was alone for a very long time, as you may know, in America, where the well kind of ran dry. And the last thing I was thinking about was going overseas to find a wife. But I had to. And sure enough, it didn't take very long for me to end that long drought and be married. Now married for about 4 years and 7 months. So that's something I'm really pleased with. I made that move. I thought there's nobody here in America. Apparently, for me, I tried a couple other states, neighboring states, and would have gone 4 hours just to meet somebody for lunch and come back just to show them that I was serious about them. But, like everything else, they kind of disappear once you get serious. Maybe they weren't serious to begin with. It's hard to tell. But I think the women here in the Philippines, if they contact you and on a decent dating site, I can't talk for all of them because there are too many, but Christian Filipina is where I met Aiza, and I was serious, she was serious. Now we've been married. And for you men out there in America or wherever you are, like I said, you could have a Filipina just waiting for you, but you need to get past the hurdles of looking overseas for a wife if you can. It's a big world. It's a big, big world, and I found my wife very easily. And I believe there's a lot of good women in the Philippines, and they're waiting for the right foreigner to be good to them, take care of them, show an interest in them, be loyal to them. They're looking for a one-woman man, and if that's you, then perhaps way back, like I said, 20, 30, 40 years ago, she was born. She's still available. And she's just waiting for you, just like Aiza apparently was waiting for me. So 2015, I asked her to marry me. She said yes. I came to the Philippines. We got married. This is my 4th trip here. We're gonna go to, where it all began for her. Get a little sightseeing tour from her father, since Aiza was kind of young at the time. Might not remember so much, but that's the gist of this video for you. Somebody out there could be waiting just for you, and maybe waiting a long time. So try to seize the moment. This is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea.